What's up, guys? It's your boy Sham. It's another episode of Khan Dynasty. Today we are making a British classic. Clearly I'm not British, but I know how to make a classic. We're making shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is a nice minced meat. I'm using beef. Some people use lamb. So it's going to be minced beef on the bottom with potatoes on top. There's a special way to do it. I'm going to do it my way because this is the way that I like to do it. Now, the first thing we have to do is blend our veggies. Now, if you watch any cooking shows, no one blends their veggies. They put it in as they cook. I don't like the texture of it, but I want all the flavor. So the best advice I ever got from a chef was cook with live ingredients so that way you get live flavors. I know a lot of people like going to the store and buying the shepherd's pie pack of seasoning. Don't do that, guys. It's very easy to make. Get your blender. So I'll show you what I have. I've got onion, carrot, sweet peppers, parsley, mushroom stems, garlic. Nice and simple. So start with my mushroom stems. Why the mushroom stems? Because I'm using the mushrooms caps for another dish.
I guess I'm eating mushrooms tonight.
You eat mushrooms all the time. Next are garlic. So I got a few cloves of garlic. Next, some onion. There we go. Next, some carrot. Next, some sweet peppers. We're going to throw in that parsley. Now, a few more ingredients that we need to get this going. Let me go into my trusty spice cupboard. I need this, and I need this. Okay, rosemary. Just a little bit of rosemary. I know people like using fresh rosemary. Fresh herbs in Canada is way too expensive, guys, so we use dry herbs. That's why you never see me have fresh herbs very often. So fresh rosemary, fresh Guyana thyme. Put the thyme right in. Because we're doing beef, I like thyme and beef. It's like one of my favorite flavors. A little bit of water. Okay, now I'm going to take my coconut oil. Take a nice chunk. If you have olive oil, use olive oil, guys. We just can't afford olive oil here. It's way too expensive. So coconut oil is what we use. Don't use vegetable oil. Don't use canola oil. You can if that's all you have, but I hate those oils. I'm anti those oils, you guys can say. But that's okay. So we got this all going. Check this out. You can see all my different ingredients. And check it all out right there. Okay, pop it in my blender. Let's give this a nice blend. The blender just went out on me.
Is it in? Take it out.
No.
Did you break it?
Let's see if it was a switch. Oh,
Oh.
it's just a switch. Woo! I thought the blender broke. You can see it's starting to paste up, a little bit more water. There we go. Oh yeah. So guys, this is what you want. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful paste. Look at that. So I'm going to put this in a nice bowl. Let me get one here. And we'll take a look at it. So this gives us all the flavor without the big chunks of texture in it. So let me clean this out. All right, so check this out. This is what my paste turned into. Look how perfect that is. So this has all the seasoning. I put it in this glass bowl because I can use it for other stuff. I can't use all this seasoning in it, guys. But now I have it for another dish, which is always nice. We're also going to need some tomato paste. Of course, we need our beautiful grass-fed beef. We need Worcestershire sauce. Very, very important. And then the usual salt and pepper. Kosher salt, guys. Always kosher salt if you can. So I've got my coconut oil already heated up here. I'm gonna get in my minced meat. Put it right in. This is ground beef. Beautiful, beautiful ground beef. Just let this brown off. Turn on a fan here. Okay, salt, pepper. Get our salt in. We gotta get our pepper in. There we go. Give it a nice turn up. You know, everybody's cooked down some ground beef before. Get it going. Because you always want to cook it down before you bake it. You don't want to bake just raw ground beef with potatoes on top. That's not going to be any good. All right, so I just let this brown down a little bit before I start adding my other ingredients. So maybe 1-2 minutes, this is going to be ready. Okay guys, check out this meat. It's browned down just a little bit, still red, which is what we want. We want to take our seasoning, nice stir. 1 nice pound of seasoning, another bit. Okay, let's mix in the seasoning, see if we need a little bit more. Get in all that nice flavor. To me, that needs a little bit more. So let's add another healthy little slop here. Oh yeah, you can smell all that flavor coming through now, guys. Smells really good. Okay, next step that we need to do. Take our Worcestershire sauce, a good amount, a couple dabs. You can see it in there, check that out. You got the nice brown. Now, tomato puree or tomato paste, 1 lollop, 2 lollops. That looks good. So that's how much seasoning we got in there right now. Now you can see all this oil that's being released. That's what we want. Turn up our stove just a little bit and fry this down. Oh, that smells absolutely delicious. Now, some people put red wine in this. As you guys know, we don't cook with alcohol because the kids eat it, I eat it, Aaliyah eats it, and we don't take alcohol intake anymore, I guess. Trying to be healthy, guys. So we got this going on. So instead of using the alcohol, I'm going to use my second favorite ingredient here, red wine vinegar. Give it a nice shake, and just a dash. This just brings everything together. Oh yeah, this smells delicious. So the reason why we cook this down is because we're actually going to drain out this fat. Now, when you're doing the shepherd's pie, you don't want a greasy pie at the bottom. You want some of the grease, but you don't want all the grease. So that's what we got to do. Pardon? Yeah, it keeps it moist. Yeah, but it can't be too greasy or else you're going to have like, this won't taste good. So we're just going to let this cook down until it is ready to be drained just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, guys, this needs to be drained now. You can check it out. See some of the oil, some of the grease. Okay, use my quick strainer. We're doing a quick thing like this. Give it a little shake, give it a little dollop. Just get out some of the excess. That's all we want. Look how perfect this is. Now our meat is ready. Perfect. I've already got my potatoes boiled, so I'm going to show you guys this up next. Guys, my potatoes have already been boiled. You just boil your potatoes. That's all the potatoes we had. Not really a lot, but we work with what we have. Take your potato masher. Check this out, babe. Look how soft these potatoes are. Straight mash. Look at that. Nice and simple. So we got a straight mash. Perfect. It's not a lot of potatoes, but it's enough to make it work. Okay. Clean off our masher. Okay. Now, we've got some milk. Now, I generally don't do this part. Aaliyah does it, but she's working right now, so I got to do this part. Not too much. She's telling me what to do.
Well, you don't want it to be runny and watery.
Just a little bit of milk. Pretty sure that looks like a decent amount. What do you think?
And your butter?
My butter.
Yep. So once you mix it, you'll see your consistency of it. You
So
don't want it to
butter.
be super runny.
I'm gonna put some more butter. You know what, guys?
You could be good with butter because, like, put a good amount of butter.
Yeah, put a good amount of butter. So I like a lot of butter. Now, freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Look at this. I can smell it. I just grated it right off of a block. Whole handful. The whole handful of Parm right in. Look at this, babe. Look how beautiful that is.
Time to mix.
Time to mix. Now, why is there only one thing here?
Because that's a whisk.
Okay.
It's a whisker.
So this is a whisker, guys. I've never done this before. Please don't
You've
make a
used
mess.
tools, just not kitchen tools.
Yeah. And I'm whisking.
You might need a little bit more milk.
This thing's not working, guys. I'm pretty sure I need double whisks on this
No,
thing
you
for it to
don't.
work.
Oh, what did you do?
So, guys, I put in a little bit much milk. But you know what, guys? The milk will cook out.
So you put it in and then you start it.
Clearly, I'm not very good at this.
You look like you're struggling.
I think I need a deeper bowl. Like a
Maybe.
smaller bowl.
Because you're using something flat.
Yeah. You know what, guys? I clearly don't do this. I'm going to get another bowl. Give me 1 second. So I have to call in the reinforcements to mix, guys. That's what we're doing right now. Mixing it up. And we're almost ready. Guys, so my potatoes are now whipped. I had to call in reinforcements for it. Now, the potatoes, make sure you salt them and put a little bit of black pepper. I did that off camera. I also added a little bit of garlic powder because I like a little bit of garlic powder in my potatoes. So let's take our beautiful meat. Sorry, guys, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to block the camera. Oh, this meat smells so delicious. So look at this. Just spread out the meat nice and evenly. You can make it a little bit of rustic. I like mine a little rustic, so not perfectly flat. I don't pat it down. I like the air in between. I like it nice and airy. So we've got our meat in. Get all the meat. Perfect. Now for these beautiful potatoes. Now when we do the potatoes, because the potatoes are thick, you can't just spread them out. You gotta put it, yeah, I'll put this over here like this. You gotta kind of dollop it up everywhere. There we go. Now, press down. I can't move it around because I don't want to bring up the beef. You just saw that? The beef almost came up. So you just want to press it and spread. Press and spread. So that's what I'm going to do right now and take my time. There's no rush when you're cooking, guys. That's the other part. Don't rush. It's okay. Some things take longer than others. Look at this. Beautiful. The corners are a little bit hard. The meat sometimes comes up. I'm just scraping the potatoes from the top part where it's a little bit thicker as I push it over.
You could keep some peaks on top. It will keep it nice and toasty.
Yeah, I'm actually going to fork it.
When the cheese goes on and bakes in.
Yeah. Okay. So that's our shepherd's pie. So it's the last step before we put it in the oven. Take the rest of our Parmesan cheese. So you got to grate a good amount. Sprinkle it all over the top. So this is the way that I like to do it. And you can make it however you want. Like I said, this is a British classic, but with my own spin. Like every single dish that I make, you got to make it how you like to eat, guys. Just because the original says do it a certain way doesn't mean you have to. Do it your way. That's the fun of cooking. So I've got my Parmesan cheese on. Choking. I think the heat in the house just turned on. Okay, what I like to do is just a little bit of cheddar cheese. I like cheddar mixed with the Parmesan. It's my own flavor. May not be the exact rules for shepherd's pie, but you already know me, I don't follow any rules.
I've always made it with cheddar.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the real way. I actually don't know what the real way is.
I
Let's be
think
honest,
that's the
guys.
real. Well, I don't know. I've seen somewhere where they have it with just a mashed potato on top, but no cheese.
Well, let's be honest. I cook better than the British. The British were always known for bland food. That's why they had to go to India, because they needed some spices. So, a little history for everybody about the spice run that they used to do back in the days.
What temperature are you baking this at?
I'm baking this at 350.
For how long?
15 minutes. So, now, take my fork, guys. And just fork it up just a little bit. Very lightly. Because some spots are very thin. You just fork it up. So the fork it up gives it some nice peaks and valleys that you can get nice and crisp. All right. Let's give this a really good look. You can see the layers. You can see the top. Time to put this bad boy in the oven, 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to check it at 15 minutes. So I finished it on broil for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, guys. Check this out. Ooh, look at this. Listen to that sizzle. So my shepherd's pie is done. We let this cool. We've got our dinner now. Guys, super easy dish. Absolutely awesome. Kids are at school. Dinner is done. Remember, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, guys.